major relief for BJP President Amit Shah and the Sohrabuddin fake encounter case, with the Mumbai court actually dropping charges against him. This basically means he will not face trial in the case. Let's go across to Saurabh Gupta. Saurabh, give us more details.
Well, the dictation of the order started at 11 and of course it went on for a long time. The judge did look into every submission that was made in court, and then at the end of the order dictation, what he said was the CBI's inference was not acceptable, and hence the discharge plea of accused number 16, who is BJP President Amit Shah and the former Home Minister of Gujarat, stands accepted, which means that his discharge plea has been accepted. He will not have to face trial. Charges will not be framed against him. That is what this order means. Huge relief for Amit Shah, because remember, if he had to frame charges, then he would have to be, he would have faced trial for criminal conspiracy. He would face trial for sections under the Arms Act. That was what was there in the CBI charge sheet. But of course, before the framing of charges could take place, the hearing arguments on this discharge plea took place. Accused number 16, Amit Shah, now stands discharged by the court, which means that the charges that are there in the CBI charge sheet will not be framed against him, which is a huge relief for BJP President Amit Shah. Now, of course, the side of Sohrabuddin, who also Sohrabuddin's brother Sohrabuddin was in court. He said that of course they would be appealing, and that this of course was not acceptable to them, and that they believed that Amit Shah was a part of the conspiracy. But clearly, at the moment, the court maintains that what the CBI has submitted is not acceptable. Its inference from the details in the charge sheet is not acceptable. Hence, the charges against Amit Shah will not be framed, which means that he will not face trial in the Sohrabuddin fake encounter case and the Tulsiram Prajapati fake encounter case. Remember, this is the same case for which he did this has been going on for months. Of course, the matter all went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court transferred this case out of Gujarat to Mumbai, and of course, ever since that, the hearings have been taking place here. The huge development coming out from this special CBI court in Mumbai, Special Judge M.B. Gosavi holding that the CBI's inference is not acceptable, that Amit Shah stands discharged.
Right. As we speak, Sohrabuddin's family is going to move the High Court against this discharge. This is the big piece of news also coming in, that Sohrabuddin's family is actually going to move the High Court against discharge. Saurabh, the question is, many questions raised about the CBI in this case too.
That's right, there were some questions that were raised, but of course those questions have to be raised in court as well. That is the format, and of course while there were questions raised about whether the CBI was serious enough in pursuing this case, the other side said that this was a political conspiracy against Amit Shah. So clearly these questions have to be raised in court, and of course one may see if these questions are raised when Sohrabuddin's side appeals in the High Court. There were questions about also repeated exemptions to Amit Shah. Those questions will have to be raised in a court if there has to be any kind of relief, or if Sohrabuddin's side feels that they have been wrong. There is of course the legal remedy, that is go to a higher court, which is the High Court in this case. And of course, but the big story is that Amit Shah, the BJP president, now stands discharged, which means that the charges against him will not be framed.
Right, Saurabh, stay with us. We're getting a whole lot of reactions coming into this piece of news. CBI reacting, saying that they're going to first study the order and then respond. That's the CBI's initial reaction to this major relief to Amit Shah. And let's go across to Rohit Ban. Rohit, I'm afraid we've lost Rohit Ban. We'll go back to Saurabh Gupta. Saurabh, CBI reaction saying that they will study and then respond to this. But also we've seen a big change in terms of the case itself. This is a case that actually brought fake encounters in the country to the spotlight. The case moved from Gujarat to Mumbai.
That's right. When the Supreme Court had granted bail to Amit Shah and upheld actually that bail to Amit Shah, then of course at that point of time in 2012 itself the Supreme Court also moved the case out of Gujarat. That was on the basis of the CBI plea, and then of course this case was being heard in Mumbai. That was a significant development, and that is because there was a feeling that there may not be fair circumstances for the trial to take place in Gujarat, following which the case was moved here to Mumbai, to a special CBI court here in Mumbai. And of course today the judge laid down the various circumstances, the inferences that the CBI had made, including the one based on the phone recordings, the telephone conversations, whose details were not available but call data records were available, and saying that it was unusual for a home minister to make so many calls. But of course then also the court relied on the submission that there was a submission made by Amit Shah's lawyer, who said that it was quite natural for the home minister then of Gujarat to stay in touch with ground level officers given what had happened earlier in the state. And of course all of those submissions were laid down by the court. It took from 11 a.m. till now, which is almost 2 o'clock, to actually dictate this order with all these submissions discussed, and following which the CBI, in fact we can just see that is Sohrabuddin's brother who's coming out of court at the moment. He seems, he did express unhappiness over what actually happened in court today. But here you can see this is Mr. Sohrabuddin. This is Mr. Sohrabuddin here.
हाईकोर्ट जाएंगे, आर्डर का भी हमारा आर्डर पड़े, उसके बाद हम क्या करते हैं, हाईकोर्ट जाएंगे, सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाएंगे और जज की कंप्लेंट करेंगे।
सर ये बताइए कि सीबीआई का इस्तेमाल हुआ है बीजेपी की?
सीबीआई का इस्तेमाल हुआ है इसमें। कांग्रेस ने करा कि नहीं करा, बस बीजेपी ने पूरा करा। जैसे बिल्किस वालों केस में करा था, जैसे धर्म बेटा मर्डर में करा था, ऐसे इसमें भी करा है। अमित शाह को बचाया गया है, ऊपर से दबाव आके बचाया गया है। कार्यपालिका विधायिकाएं और न्यायपालिका, कार्यपालिकाएं और विधायिका दबाव में आया करती थी, आज मुझे लगा कि न्यायपालिका दबाव में है। हाईकोर्ट में अपील करेंगे, हाईकोर्ट में अपील करेंगे, बल्कि शिकायत भी करेंगे।
Well, the reaction from Sohrabuddin's brother pretty strong here. Actually, he's saying that he would be appealing in a higher court. Sohrabuddin's brother making that very, very clear, saying that very unhappy with the verdict. Also saying that the CBI is being misused in this case. So very clear disappointment expressed by Sohrabuddin's brother here, Sohrabuddin, who was in court when that order was handed out.